Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm just here for the comments. Cenat was talking to Shannon Sharpe about keeping his relationship not under wraps and coming out and just letting everybody know, like, hey, look, I am in a relationship. It is what it is. I'm tired. I don't want to have to keep on hiding and things like that. And I just want to let everybody know it is what it is. I'm in a relationship. This is my girl. I'm happy. She makes me happy and stuff like that. And we just gonna keep it moving from there. That's a really big deal because I don't think people who are not in the limelight, people who are not famous or have any type of celebrity status or any social media status, really understand how difficult that really can be, juggling a relationship and being under the limelight at all times, especially when you are always reading your comments, people then coming in your comments and things like that. You rely on the people to make a living. So public perception, all that stuff. When they say you get canceled these days, that's people literally making a conscious decision not to support you for whatever reason, right? So a lot of times, if you're in a relationship and people don't like the person that you with, that can really tarnish or hurt your reputation. I've seen it happen with Chance the Rapper. A lot of people was going in on him. I've seen it happen with Jaleel White because people don't like that he's with a white woman. I've seen that happen with Carlton, Alfonso, who played Carlton in The Fresh Prince. I've seen it happen to him. You just see it happen to people where when you put your relationship out there, for even with Chris Brown's situation, unfortunately what happened with him and Rihanna, and it was public. Everybody knew what happened, and they've been holding that against him for eternity. No matter how much he does, no matter how great he is, they're always going to talk about that relationship. They're always going to throw that in his face. And it's like, if you're in a relationship and it goes sour and people like your spouse or whatnot, and they ultimately just don't like you or they take that person's side, man, that could be hard, for your career. You have some people who get into a relationship and they do YouTube channels and things like that together, or they make certain businesses and all that, man. Like, that is a really big deal because in your comments and stuff, people are going to go in, and you have to have a very, listen, to be famous, you got to have a strong mindset, man. You have to, or you're going to self-destruct. You're going to self-destruct. That's why some people get strung out on drugs and, go through all these different things because they self-destruct, man. They self-destruct under the pressure. They let the comments get to them, and then ultimately, a lot of them, they just crash out. They'll delete. Like, look at what is his name? Travis Hunter, or whatever his name is. He didn't. Yo, man, he had to delete his entire social media profiles because people have been going in on him. He can't take it. He can't take it. Oh, you a sucker, your girl playing you and saying all this stuff. Yo, man, people are literally going at this guy and could potentially mess up his relationship with his girl if they're not strong enough and they don't stay together as a unit. I understand why Kai did it. I get what he's saying. Like me, that's a tough thing. Being private, like, your privacy is everything. But when you're so big, like somebody like Kai Cenat, when you're that big, you're that major, and you got all this stuff going on, it's going to be hard, man. This guy goes live for like if think about it, when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, if depending on how long the game is and all that stuff, he's talking about staying on live stream until he beat the entire game, until he's beat the entire game of GTA 6. Just think about how long that's going to take. You don't think his girl gonna want to be around him around that time? You can't run a relationship like that. I don't care how much money you got. Women like time and attention. You know, and then it depends on the type of woman that you have. Oh man, you don't share me to the world, or you don't let anybody know I exist, and all this stuff. It's like, yo, man, you are playing a very dangerous game depending on the type of woman that you're with, man. No matter what they say, they're gonna want attention, time, love, affection, all that stuff. So you can't be streaming for 10, 15 days straight and don't give that to her because you're gonna be on the live stream the whole time. So for him, it makes sense. But I just think as a celebrity, that is a very, very, very difficult thing to have to deal with when it comes to these relationships and being on social media. You got some people who honestly, I don't know where their brain stems. They did, they don't have a lot of brain stems to start with, but they base their entire existence and the way they do things based on celebrities. Oh, I want a relationship like Ari and Moneybag Yo, and it's like that's not reality. It's not reality, man. That's those people reality, but that's not necessarily reality. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. But you will have people who will literally go after that and think, oh, that's how relationships are supposed to be. Oh, look how Gucci man and how she held him down while she was in prison. And it's like, yo, man, you also influence people, and people think, okay, well, that's how a relationship is supposed to be. And now you have to keep up with the Joneses. Oh, so and so and so and so got this car. They got a Maybach for this birthday, or just because. And like it, man. Listen, I think social media relationships can be some of the most toxic things on the internet, man. Your love and hip hop, your housewives, all this stuff is just nothing but relationship drama. And they feed off of this. They are fiends for this stuff, man. This stuff is like worse than drugs. And they can't get enough of it. Who did what? Cat fight this fight that. Who you did it, man, it is out of control. Out of control. So I don't know, man. Would you be in a relationship publicly in today's climate? How people are trying to get canceled and how people always got a problem with everything, and you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Everybody's sensitive about every little thing. I mean, you just can't win these days, man. You just cannot win. Everybody got a problem. Everybody got an issue. It's always some drama. Something that's always going down, and it's just. I just, me personally, I would literally get tired of it. I get burnt out. I'd be like, you know what? I can't. Like, look at what's happening. I think it was who? Devin Haney, I believe. And they're talking about what happened with Young Thug was talking to his girl at one point in time. I guess because he just got her pregnant, or what? Devin Haney just got this girl pregnant. And I guess a video clip then came up and came out of nowhere talking about showing how she was crying on the phone for Young Thug while he was locked up in prison and stuff. And they're like, dang, was she talking to you? Or, are you the rebound guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, this is crazy. And you didn't just knock her up. It's like everybody's in your business. You don't know. And it's like, no matter what decision you make, it's the wrong decision. No matter what decision you make, it's the wrong decision. In the eyes of the public, you're not going to beat the internet. It's very, very, I mean, it's probably 0.0000000 point people who's actually beat the internet. Okay? It doesn't usually turn out very well. And people will ridicule you and destroy you. Look how they do to Safari. Look how they do Nick Cannon. Look what they say about Future. Just once you put your business out there and then women can talk on your business and your ex is all in your business and all, I'm the type of person, man, listen, I'm going to get a shorty that, hey, man, she's not even in the US of A. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I could deal with the type of pressure. I want to be, and I've been a person who's always wanted to be in the limelight, talk, this, and that. But just seeing how everything is, I'm like, look, man, I understand why people want to keep things private. I understand why people just want to stay out of the way. They don't want them problems. They don't want that smoke. They don't want to deal with that shade room. Lord have mercy. You don't want to you don't want to deal with them shade rooms. Look how they do Jay-Z. When you were Rihanna or you with Beyonce and all that. Oh my God, bro. The delusion is at an all-time high, and they will ridicule you and chastise you for everything, even if it's not your fault. Very seldomly do they take your side. It just is what it is. So I don't know, man. That's a scary thing, putting your relationship out there, because once a woman, it's all good when a woman is happy with you and you in love and everything going great. It's difficult for men who aren't in the limelight. So once you are in the limelight, whew, it's a whole nother ball game, brother. But good luck to Kai. I don't even know who his girl is. But good luck to her. Good luck to him. And I hope they prosper. I hope everything, goes the way they want it to go and according to plan. But you know, that's I just wish them the best. You guys tell me what y'all think if y'all would go for that in the comments, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.